Hello, beloveds. Happy February 14th. If you celebrate Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. For me, every Friday is Valentine's Day for me, or Love Day, because it's Oshun's Day, it's Venus Day. And if you don't know about Oshun, she is the West African goddess of love. She is the Orisha of love, femininity, pleasantness. So Oshun is Venus, and Venus is Oshun. She is the African Aphrodite. She is the Hathor, Hetheru. She is all of those things. So what we're going to do today, we're going to put a little twist on it, astrologically speaking, and we are going to be speaking of the Venus placements. I'm not speaking of Sun in Capricorn people. I'm speaking of people with the Venus placement in Capricorn. If you do not know your Venus sign, you do not have to know your time of birth or hour of birth. You simply need to know your day of birth as much as possible, as accurately as possible, and you can look in the description box in order to calculate that. Venus in Capricorn for a man represents the type of woman he is most likely to fall in love with and marry and make his wife. Not the smash and dash one night stand. And for a woman, it's also what he considers beautiful, his type of woman that's his dream girl. For a woman, Venus in Capricorn is how she expresses her love and how she sees herself being beautiful, how she beautifies herself. So everything won't apply. Some of these are generalizations, which can be offset by your life path number, your personality number, even your moon sign, which is your emotional needs. So keep that in mind. Everything will not apply. Anyway, these are the quick descriptions as we go through these for Venus in Capricorn, male and female. Next, let's see. The Venus and Capricorn woman is the original hypergamist. She is a social climber, especially younger in life. If she is already at a level where she wants to be in life, she wants someone who's at same level. She doesn't want to have to reach down and pull any man up to her level or her masculine. She doesn't want to have to pull him out of the trenches. She wants someone who already has something going for themselves. Venus and Capricorn men, especially when they're younger, they tend to be opportunistic in love. So you have to be someone that's going somewhere in life, someone ambitious, someone that's important in order for them to want to, devote themselves romantically, to you. Getting tongue twisted. Mercury retrograde, buffering energy. Anyway, Venus and Capricorn, the men, they tend to be attracted to older women, or women that are successful, richer than them, more successful than them, or women that can help them climb socially and get somewhere and make a name and good reputation for themselves. They're social climbers. If you look at the Capricorn goat, it's like they're climbing the mountain. So in their relationships, especially Venus and Capricorn, they want to climb to higher heights in love and socially. Venus and Capricorn, not everyone will be like this, but for the males, it's often the placement for the gigolos. They can be gigolos in youth, to where they're with a woman who, gives them money or funds their business or gives them a loan. They can be that type. They will pass up someone who lights their fire for the woman that's going to help them start their business, quite often with this placement. Not always. Venus and Capricorn is also, they're not the most expressive emotionally in love, but they do things to make the effort in other ways to let you know that they are emotionally invested in you, romantically speaking. Venus and Capricorn can be given to secret love affairs because they're very private, like Scorpios and Venuses and Scorpio. Venus and Capricorn, when they get older, they want someone to make them feel young after they have already accomplished their goals in life and their ambitions, and that now they can retire and rest. Now they want someone to bring out the youthfulness, because Capricorns and Venus and Capricorns, they can often be, they're more mature than their age when they're younger, but then when they get older, that's when they can finally be less uptight and they can be silly and want to have fun. So that's when they let loose later on in life after everything else is accomplished. They work first and then they play later. Let's see what else. So it's like they're making up for lost time and they want to have fun. Real love can often come later in life after challenges. I repeat, real love for Venus and Capricorn can often come later in life after certain challenges because of that Saturn influence. Venus and Capricorn also wants a mate that is secretly, that's like their secretary or like their boss, that's going to do work for them and administrative work and be their partner. Venus and Capricorn likes privacy. They're not a show-off like Venus and Leo, and they don't like to cause a scene. They don't like arguments and displays of breakup to makeup. They don't like drama. They avoid drama, and they will leave you if you are a drama starter. They don't like all of that, and they don't like to put everything out on the stage with their emotional, romantic expressions. They don't kiss and tell like Venus and Scorpio. Venus and Capricorn, once again, they don't need to make a big announcement. They don't make a big announcement on social media, kissing on the pictures and selfies with your lover. They're not going to put it all out there. They're the type that will get married, elope, and not tell anybody until later on. They'll set a date where they want to expose that type of information or not mention it at all. Venus and Capricorn, they can also possibly be the type that don't wear their ring. Venus and Capricorn, their mate's reputation is important to them, and the credit score. So they look at things like that. They're not just going to fall for an illusion like Venus and Pisces or Venus and Libra, looking at the best in the person. They want to know how you measure out in the world. What do people have to say about you? Are you known as the town alcoholic? Are you a hot mess? Do you not have your stuff together? Because that will be a turnoff to them. Before they give you their heart, they need to know that you are socially acceptable and that you kind of stay on the up and up with following the rules and conforming to a degree. Venus and Capricorn, once again, their love life can improve around their mid-30s, and as they get older, because they're less uptight due to that Saturn influence, so they can finally let loose and let real love come in. They often struggle with love earlier in life, whether it be to heartbreak or whether it be just to be more focused on reaching their goals, especially if Capricorn is their moon sign or their sun sign. Venus and Capricorn must feel that the person fits their social circle or framework, and the person has to either be polished enough to where they can kind of dress them up and make them look good, and that the person is socially graceful, because they tend to be ashamed of someone that doesn't measure up to their world quite often, or they attract people that feel that way. Venus and Capricorn, if you want to be with them, you cannot interfere with their career ambitions. If you're fussing at them like you're always at work, or you're always doing this or doing that, or at business, they're not gonna like that. They don't want you to stifle their career. They're gonna want to make love, wash up, and then get back to work. They're gonna get back on their computer because they're always thinking of climbing and improving, even if it's just their own personal improvement. And they don't want anyone to stop them or get in the way of their goals, or they'll just knock you out the way. Not literally speaking, but emotionally speaking, they'll just put you to the side if you are trying to, hamper them, or you're slowing them down with reaching their goals, and they feel like they're not getting anywhere. Like if they're with you and life doesn't get better in a year, it seems like they're regressing, they're going to leave the relationship, or they're going to subconsciously sabotage it. Also, let's see, Venus and Capricorn, they oftentimes, especially the men, they are often better parents than they are spouses, especially if they get married, and their first wife will often say, you know what, he was a great father, but he wasn't the best husband. He wasn't the most attentive husband. He was always gone. He was always at work, etc., etc. Also, with the women, they can be the type that want to work more than just sit home and rock the babies, like a Cancer sign, or Venus in Cancer. Venus in Capricorn also prefers someone that has their life together. They don't really want a fixer-upper. They don't really want potential. They don't fall in love with potential or someone they have to dust off. You must be an asset to their life in order to be involved with them. It's kind of like that song, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You got to have something, or you got to have your stuff together if you want to be with them. So these are generalizations. Everything won't apply. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. And be sure to share with the Venus and Capricorn in your life, and leave comments below. Peace and bliss.